Hello everyone, Megatronic here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Transformer Retro reissue Perceptor. Now, this was not the review I was thinking of doing tonight. I went out to Ollie's and got this guy for 10 bucks. Supposed to get, Studio Series Bumblebee movie Bumblebee. I shipped it to the wrong address, so it's at my father's house instead of mine. So, we're doing Perceptor, so let's get right into it. Now, honestly, I'm going to custom paint this guy a little bit to make him more like the G1 toy. I've always wanted a G1 Perceptor, but the asking price on eBay for one and the reissues is a bit and always just had him for 10 bucks. And, for 10 bucks, this is actually a really fun action figure. So, yeah, he does come with this sprue of these missiles. It's not spring-loaded, unfortunately. It just pegs in. And yeah, that's it for his missile launcher, unfortunately. This one with the pistol is very nice sculpted. It does look very, very cool. Has a little scope too, so Perceptor can go boom, 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 take out the Decepticons, help Blaster take down Soundwave. So yeah, and honestly, articulation on this guy isn't horrible. The arms have a full 360. They can't go out, unfortunately. You have an elbow, which is nice. Hands go back in. The legs can't move forward at all, but they can do the full splits. You have thigh rotation and 90 at the knees. So very cool on Perceptor. That's about it for his robot mode. If you want a comparison. Hot shot. I'm also moving here soon, so yeah. I don't know. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the transformation because it's very simple. Rotate the head down, flip that up, flip around the arms, fold in the fist. Same thing on the other side. Then open up this little canopy, but you want to move this piece down before, and then the canopy itself. And then you can flip out these little arm panels, collapse the arms onto the chest like so. And there's that. Legs, you want to do the full splits with them. Then you want to rotate to where the knees are facing out. Same with the other side. Bring the legs forward, flip up the toe, flip up the toe. Bring the microscope down and rotate it out. And here we have Perceptor in his microscope mode. I'm going to pose this up for the thumbnail. And yeah, it's a microscope. Honestly, if I had this as a kid, I probably think it would be a little bit boring. I like it as novelty. You can kind of see through the scope, just barely, very barely, but yeah, it is cool. It is cool as a toy, and it does have some play features. These knobs are on 5mm, so they do come off, but they can rotate if you want them to do so. I don't really know much about microscopes and their functions. I don't know what these would do. Maybe different lenses, maybe more different zooms, maybe a 2x zoom and a 5x zoom. I don't know. I know this is zoom, but I don't know what these two do. I'm not a microscope. Been a while since school, so I don't know. But yeah, let me get him into a bit of a different mode, if I can remember it. I believe it's literally just if you fold out his leg. That, flip out that, fold that out. You want to extend these wheels like so and like so. I think that might be it. Maybe extend something like this. I don't know if this is fully correct, but you also get a tank mode, which is, that's kind of dope. I will say that this is pretty cool. Let me get it as there. That's a decent thumbnail looking one. I like this mode. He technically is a triple changer, but never an official capacity. It doesn't look like a tank. I mean, it kind of has a tank. It has treads. I wish these were painted, but oh well. I just think it's neat. I do think it's neat that Perceptor just has a tank mode. From the top, it looks okay, you know. But yeah, it's like a very cannon, more of a cannon, I guess, than a tank, you know. Yeah, and you know, the turret does rotate, and because, you know, you can kind of move side to side because the arms don't really tab in. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's come back into robot mode here. I do apologize about any background noise you may hear. I have a very noisy neighbor, and it is one of the reasons why I'm moving out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the TV's pretty loud over there. I don't know why he has it that. Anywho. And yeah, robot mode. So honestly, for 10 bucks, 100% recommend. I really do think this is a fun figure to mess around with, play around with, fidget around with. He's not the best toy, I will admit that, because he is G1. A lot of G1 figures are bricks, aside from a few exceptions here and there. But G1 figures are more like a novelty. You know, you don't play with these guys to play with them. You collect them. Honestly, I was not alive or even thought about being made into the world in the 80s, but you know, these are pretty cool if you grew up with them. And you know, I can kind of get that novelty. But I don't know. I really like G1 figures, the blockiness, the weirdness, the strangeness. They were Diaclone, all this other stuff. You know it. But yeah, I gotta say, if you can get this guy all these for $10 or even less, 100% pick up. That's pretty much it. So I do apologize that this isn't Bumblebee movie Bumblebee from Studio Series, but it's Perceptor. It's good enough. This review's gone on long enough now, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all next one. Bye. Hamburger.